Hello, Colt here, and today's Thursday, which in the world of social media means it's Throwback Thursday, where people upload old photos and posts for the sake of nostalgia and Twitter notifications. I thought that for this Thursday that I'd do something special and upload the first video that I ever made. Not the Coca-Cola advert, no, not that one. That was actually the third thing that I made. And while we're talking about, here's the video, there's the link. In case you want to see it for yourself. Just going to hold up for a few more seconds. And back down it goes. Like I said, that was the third video that I ever made back in 2010 when I was at Birkenhead Sixth Form College. But the video I'm uploading today is actually the first video that I ever made back in 2007. We were assigned to make a video, a music video. And because I had recently watched Lee Evans' rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody, it was like "Mama, ooh," that kind of thing. I thought I'd try and do something similar, which is what inspired me to make this video in the first place. But do it with pictures instead of gestures. There is 5 things I want to point out before I show you this. Number 1. Because it was the first video that I ever made, it's obviously, by today's standards, but especially by now, it would seem unprofessional. But bear in mind, this was my first video I ever made. Number 2, in one of the scenes, when you hear the word "behind," I use a picture of some penguins, and I blurred the penguins in the foreground. I was trying to emphasize the word "behind." It was because, the reason why that was because recently I'd watched a parody film called Fast the Penguins, which is a parody of March the Penguins. So that was on my mind. And obviously it didn't work today, obviously. And I didn't want to get told off, just in case I put something inappropriate. Oh, I was a bum kind of thing, you know. Number 3, I'd like to thank my media teacher at the time who helped act in the film with me, in the music video with me, because I wasn't confident enough to talk to the other students. What else is there? Oh, number 4. So I'm actually just reading the script behind me, so I can just see what it is, because I keep fumbling at lines. Number 4. Originally, I wanted to have 2 versions of me in the same shot, but I didn't know how to do that since, again, it was my first video. So that didn't work out, but obviously it's still in there. Just so I'd explain that. And number 5, the reason why I'm telling you all this is not just to explain the video itself, or like some of the choices I made, but also to show you how much that I've changed from now and 7 years ago, especially look-wise. So without further ado, for the first time ever, in glorious 480p, this is my first ever video. Oh yeah, number 6. For all intents and purposes, the song is the property of its rightful owner. So please don't flag me for copyright infringement, this was just for fun. Okay, just need this bit now, and then the work's almost done.
I just need to get the camera focused properly. Okay, I've got it now, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Well, I'm rumbling in this JCB. I'm 5 years old, my dad's a giant sitting beside me, and the engine rattles my bum like berserk while we're singing, "Don't forget your shovel if you want to go and work." My dad's probably had a bloody hard day, but he's being good fun and bubbling and joking way. And the procession of cars stuck behind are getting all impatient and angry, but we don't mind. We're holding up the bypass, oh, me and my dad having a top laugh, oh, whoa. Sitting sitting on the toolbox. Oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss. So glad I'm not in school. Oh no. And we pull over to let cars pass, and pull off again, speeding by this summer green grass. And we're like giants up here in our big yellow digger, like Zoids or Transformers, or maybe even bigger. And I wanna transform into a Tyrannosaurus Rex and eat up all the bullies and the teachers and their pets. And I'll tell all my mates my dad's B.A. Baracus, only with a JCB and Bruce Lee's nunchuckers. And we're holding up the bypass. Oh, me and my dad having a top laugh. Oh, oh, oh. Sitting on the toolbox. Oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss. So glad I'm not in school. And we're holding up the bypass. Oh, me and my dad having a top laugh. Oh, oh, I'm sitting on the toolbox. Oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss. So glad I'm not in school. Said I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round and we're holding up the bypass. Whoa, and me and my dad having a top laugh. Oh, whoa. And I'm sitting on the toolbox. Oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss. So glad I'm not in school. I said I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB.
Was that okay?
Yeah, it was great.
What do you think? Yeah, that was good. I get top marks for this.